Okay, well, I don't have a PowerPoint. I am working for Tribal Climate Resilience in BIA, and I'm really new to my position. I've been working with this program for 7 months. I was hired on in January, and before that, I was working for a small tribe in Southwest Alaska, Ecock Village Council, who was also struggling with climate-related impacts. And so while I was there, I was doing some protect in place planning with the community. And I kind of wanted to go back to what Liza was hinting at yesterday about what is infrastructure, because the village I was working for, I made the argument that the beach is our natural infrastructure that we didn't have to build, it was already there. So I would argue maybe permafrost is infrastructure, and sea ice and so on. Anyway, that's beside the point. So back in November 2022, Biden-Harris administration committed $135 million to community-driven relocation. And so there are 11 tribes throughout the US that were chosen. These are demonstration projects to see what it takes, to see what everybody needs, and to be leaders because we have to be. So there's $70 million worth of the demonstration projects in Alaska, and so 25 million to 2 tribes that will be doing implementation projects, and 4 tribes that will be doing planning projects. Point Lay was selected as one of those. And so a big portion of that is making sure that there is room for capacity. So being able to pay somebody in the community to do to coordinate who they need to find for research, for planning, for decision making. Any of that under that umbrella goes. And then from there, the most important thing that we've heard from our coordinators is that we want to learn from, and that was true for me. Whenever I went to a conference, I really didn't care about the research so much. I really wanted to hear from other communities who had implemented something that was similar to what my community was facing, because then we knew that would work. And I really liked what Eddie and Jimmy were saying yesterday about how we know what we want, and we will try out what you suggest, but we already know what's going to work. Just give us the money, let us do our work. And so shovel readiness is a really big part of the job of the coordinators, is to come up with a plan with whoever they're coordinating with, contractors and consultants, researchers, to put in a plan that's shovel ready, because that's what agencies like to see. And that's what so this is funding that is going to be able to be leveraged. I work on meetings weekly with other federal agencies and state agencies, talking to them about kind of just passing on the needs of the demonstration places that I'm working with that are voicing their concerns to me. And once there's plans in place, agencies are much more willing to jump in and help. So yeah, and then we just announced the FY23 annual award funding for BIA tribal climate resilience as well. So there's $120 million that's going to be available to tribes, 4 million for implementation projects, 250,000 for planning, and 150,000 per year for 3 years to hire a coordinator. And so we know there's a lot of need, and 120 million isn't gonna help all that need, but we're trying to make it work.